The Story of Film è un film documentario diviso in 15 parti da un'ora ciascuna che parla della storia del cinema, per la regia di Mark Cousins. Vediamo l'intervista.
Cinema is the most ambiguous art form I know. It's incredibly about reality and it's incredibly about dreams. And it was like that on the first day in 1895 when it was first projected, and it's the same now. I think this is what makes it unique in the world, and that's why I love it. I see the truth on the screen, but also a kind of romantic fantasy on the screen. At the end of the 19th century, a new art form flickered into life. This is its story. Told through its defining moments, greatest innovators and artists. I fell in love with cinema as a boy, and I thought cinema was just Hollywood. But as I grew up, I started to realize that there was African cinema and German cinema and world cinema. And I wanted to make a film that showed that was passionately international, and I wanted to make something that was accessible to young people.
A prima vista si può pensare che la storia del cinema debba raccontare storie come quella di Casablanca, piena di divi e trame struggenti, perché Casablanca è un classico di Hollywood. Ingrid Bergman è illuminata come una diva. I suoi occhi hanno riflessi dorati. Tutto è filmato in studio.
I think there are three difficulties. The first is finding a form or a style to tell the story. Would I make a very fast film with lots of editing, or would I make a slow, gentle film that moved over 15 hours? Would I make a film with lots of close-ups, or would it mostly be wide shots? So that was the first challenge. The second challenge was how do you make things that we have heard a lot about? How do you make them fresh? How do you make Charlie Chaplin fresh? How do you make Fellini? How do you say anything new about Fellini? So that was the second challenge too. And the third one was just the physical exhaustion. I remember in Australia, after an endless journey and carrying the camera and everything, I went to bed and I just cried because I was just so tired and I wanted to give up. A global tale of vision, passion and beauty. The main pressure I felt was fear of failing. You know, in your job and my job, in all our work, we have got our professional colleagues, and I think we are afraid of them telling us that we have made something rubbish, that it's no good. And to make a history of cinema, I started this when I was still in my 30s. To make a history of the movies was ridiculously ambitious. So I was not afraid of the travel or the hard work or the long hours or the low pay. I was just afraid of looking stupid in the eyes of my fellow film historians.
Mark Cousins' extraordinary 15-part love letter to cinema.
Hi everyone, in Spettacolo che Spettacolo.
The story of film, an odyssey.